Honestly, I've not been trying. I've not been trying. He has been complaining.
Okay, I've poked the bear.
Usually, I'll get offended if someone writes me, "Hello, how are you doing?"
Right, guys.
Hi,
My name is Lua, and I've got
Joecy.
on my channel today. So for those of you who I'm seeing for the first time, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a family, lifestyle and health vlogger, and I've got a guest today on my channel, the beautiful Joecy.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm glad to be here.
Hey.
Freedom!
It's all for you.
All for you. Freedom!
Keep your ear to the ground.
Talking about freedom!
It's the best show in town.
Let's show you
I don't know why I'm panicking. I feel like she has some bomb questions for me.
No, I don't.
Alright.
Tell me how to pronounce your name right.
Joecy.
Joecy.
Yes.
Yes, it's a very unique name. I don't think I've met anybody who
And
has
it's
that name.
simple, just 2 syllables. Joecy.
Joecy. Okay.
Joecy.
Joecy lives in Manchester like me with a lot of things in common, right? She's my little sister, but I cannot call her little because she's big on YouTube and her knowledge. Yes, you are.
Well, we're all growing. We're hiring to be big
Aspiring.
someday.
Yes. But I remember when I started my YouTube channel, the first person and the only person till today that I have mithered and I've asked for the most silly questions. Remember when I did not even know what a thumbnail was? That tells you how clueless I was. I just wanted to be out there talking, doing my videos. I did not know about the back end stuff. And who did I ring? Joecy. I was just like, she was so forthcoming. They were texting back and forth. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I just
My
want to say, I
pleasure,
don't forget
always.
things like that. Yes,
Always.
thank you.
I'm happy to be of help.
Thank you. I hope that can help someone in the future like that as well. So I've got a few questions today to ask. I would not see. I'm sure she's going to kill me with her questions as well. So
We'll see.
So I've got a few questions centered around parenting, around just being a woman, just her well-being and her family life. So let's start. The first thing I want to say, the first question is, Joecy looks amazing. She's got 2 kids. She's got a baby who is my baby's age. And there's something peculiar that you might not even realize you said to me. When I called you once and you said you were going to the gym.
Oh yes.
Okay. Most people who approach me and come to my channel come because they feel that they're big and they want to reduce. You are not big, but you look after yourself. So what I want to ask you is, how did you get to that point where going to the gym is part of your day-to-day stuff? For me, it's really inspiring.
Well, I've always been very cautious of how I look.
Okay.
Always, even before having my first child.
Oh, really?
Always been very cautious. So I'm always very mindful of what I eat. And I eat everything, don't get me wrong, but my portion, yes, and every time I get an opportunity, I make sure I do some sort of exercise just to stay fit. Wow. I really don't want to lose much weight, but I would not mind dropping like 4 kg.
You don't have any weight to lose. You look amazing.
I don't mind dropping just a little.
A little.
Yes. I've always been very cautious of how I look. When I wear something like an old dress that I've had for some time and I realize that it doesn't fit the way I want it to fit, that is like a wake-up call for me to just...
For me, it was intriguing because only people who I know who talk about it are people who are big and want to reduce, right? But you're just keeping fit. People don't really do that. So I just thought that I'll find out what motivated you to do that. I want to look good. So that's what's your motivation?
My motivation is just staying fit, and also the fear of having to work so hard to lose the weight.
That's a very good point.
Yes, the fear of having to, because I know if I don't do anything at all now, if I just leave because I don't have that much weight to lose, with time, it will be even more difficult for me to lose anything. So I try to make it a part of my life to stay fit.
You know what? This is a girl after my own heart. So those of you who are watching and who after this channel to look good, what she said is a very important point, because we don't want to wait to the point where you are completely kaput and then you cannot even go to the gym. I think it's baby steps. So that's the first thing of it. And that's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Right. We are so similar, but we're a bit different, right? I know that you came here like a missus.
Yes.
Okay. what do you think, right? Now that you met your husband in Cameroon, what do you think in terms of, I know that you cannot change your path, but what is your take on life? How would your path have been different if you came here by yourself? Say how I came to study, right? And becoming like a wife. What is your take on it? Just looking at the dynamics in this country. I know it's a deep question, but you just can answer from any angle. It doesn't have to be.
Yes, it's a deep question, and there are several ways through which people come abroad.
Yes.
It just happened that mine was through marriage.
Okay.
Yes, so I really do not know how it would have been if I came here as a student, or maybe if I came as a student, I would have been more aware of the system. That way, when I meet somebody before deciding to get married, there were less complications.
Okay.
Very few things to know because I've already been here.
Yes.
That would have been an advantage. But me coming straight from Africa as a wife, I think I had a bit more to learn.
Okay.
Not say how it would have been if I came through a different means.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's all turned out good. That's a good thing.
Yes, so far so good.
I'm only asking this because it's just, for me, it's just the intrigue. It's just the fact. And I, maybe because I'm on the other side, I think that a lot of my friends as well came with like misses, they're working back home, independent. We're actually happy with their lives.
Yes,
somehow.
That was actually my case, because before coming here I was working.
You see?
And I was a bit reluctant to come.
This is what I'm trying to get to.
My husband had told me some of the ways that the system works.
Yes.
Which kept me wondering if I really want to come and start going through all of that. Just comfortable, I wanted to just stay. But you know, at the end of the day, family is very important.
Yes.
So I had to move.
Okay.
And so far so good, because of the kind of man
that you have. Yes. So I just because some of us who came in a different setting, we will look at you guys and think, actually, you have somebody who can orientate you quicker. There's that aspect as well.
You know, sometimes when somebody is telling you about how life is over here, it's different from when you're actually here experiencing it yourself.
Yes, that's true. Now, this is a very off question. It's still on your husband's topic.
Okay.
Just out of interest, right? If you had an argument with your husband or a fight, what would be the first person that you talk to?
Usually, I don't call anyone.
So are you? So now this goes to maybe the core question is that, are you somebody who shares? How do you deal with friendship and marriage? Because it's a topic on its own, right?
Yeah.
How do you deal with? I'm only asking you this like a wife. I know that you're a Joecy and you have your own personality, but being a wife, how do you deal with intricacies in marriage without necessarily getting your friends and family involved? It's not just your friends.
Usually, I'll just sort it out with him.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Even depending on the weight of what is going on, I might decide to give myself some time before approaching it, because I always want to approach in a very calm way, so that we can have a conversation and come to a common ground.
Yes.
So usually I'm not someone who would react fast.
Okay.
So I would calm down if he's the one who annoyed me.
Yes.
Yeah, or if he
vice versa.
Yes. Whatever the case,
yeah.
We try to avoid arguing too much or saying things to someone that even if you apologize later, you can't change, you can't take it back.
Yes.
So we try to calm down
and
have a conversation about it when everybody is like calm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's usually I would not call anyone. To call someone, it will probably be his people.
Okay.
Yes, it will be his people. Because I know if I call any of my people, and say that this is what is going on, if he is the one at fault, even if we resolve whatever happened,
good point,
they might not even understand that we are fine now.
Yes, and they'll always remember
that he did
something, even if you've moved on from the problem.
So
people don't forget your own problems.
So I try to avoid talking about our issues to my siblings in particular, or my friends.
Yes.
I would rather talk to his brothers, his elder brothers that he respects. People that I know he can listen to. Siblings. Yes, that I know he respects and he can listen to.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's like 1%.
Yes,
of the
the
time.
time.
Usually, I just face it.
Yes, you do your thing.
Face it.
Okay. The third question on relationship and marriage is: we are all in Europe, right?
Yes.
And it is very difficult to find time to go to the toilet sometimes alone without the kids following you. Yes. Right? That's just a way to explain the gravity of what the time. Honestly, like the time that you say, "Come in, let's just have a whatever together." Honestly, I think that's the reality,
That's
right?
the life.
Yeah, that's the life. So I'm trying to emphasize on how difficult it is to find any sort of time to be by ourselves.
Yeah.
Now, what I want to get to is how do you find the sweet spots, right? To keep the flame in the relationship going, being in Europe, and especially because the difference, you can be very busy in Cameroon or in Africa, but you have family that sometimes can help you babysit and stuff. But here, sometimes because we're immigrants, we tend to be by ourselves. How do you keep the flame going? Because the flame is there for you, I know that. How do you keep it?
I don't know if it's there. Maybe if he was here, he would have told me if it's there or not, because he has complained countless times that he has complained. So there are times that you just cannot help it, because the little one is there.
Yes.
He or she needs attention.
Yes.
And you will not abandon a helpless child to go and give your husband attention.
Yes.
So
my question is not only what your attention in the I'm saying that the relationship,
flame,
right?
Yeah.
How do you find the time even to go? Sometimes I don't know what you guys like to do, like a couple. Let me talk about me. For example, you like to maybe go out every now and then. You know, because it could happen once in 6 months. How do you do it in Europe?
Well,
some people are trying to know.
For now, honestly, I will not say I do anything, and I will not say the flame is there like that. I'm being honest. My husband likes movies. He likes watching movies, and sometimes he would want us to have a movie. Which even if I'm sitting there, sometimes if you ask me what's going on that screen, I will not even tell you. I'm not a movie person. I prefer that we go out most of the time. But right now, it is challenging. Because before you go out, you need to find someone to stay with the kids.
Yes.
And you don't always have that. We don't always have that. So most of the times when we're going out, it is all of us with the kids. So we hardly have time to have that couple date.
Yes.
So I don't know. I'm only hoping that when they grow, when they get to the age where they can stay at home on their own, maybe
something. Sometimes it's not about going out, right? And I know that that's a genuine answer. But sometimes you can just be staying when they've gone to bed. Sometimes you can still have a movie evening. You can still have a date, pretend date night. To be honest, because it's almost difficult. It's almost pretend like you're someone in a restaurant. You dress up. And that's good enough, but yes.
Well, sometimes when they're going to bed, you are exhausted.
I know.
All you want to do is just lie down and sleep.
Yes.
But I know we have to be intentional about these things.
Yes.
We need to be intentional. That's something that I really need to work on, honestly, because I honestly have not been trying. I've not been trying. He has been complaining.
Okay, I've poked the bear. Maybe we'll delete some and we'll leave it. That's fair enough. And then I want you to tell me something really, really, a very weird thing about you, a weird fact about you. This is what I cannot even ask, because I watch almost all your videos on your channel.
Really?
Yes, and I know a lot about you, right? And most people who watch probably go and check. So what is something that about you that nobody knows? Something off, peculiar. Habit, maybe?
A habit about me is that I'm not a calling type of person. Like, I don't like being on the phone for long, having conversation with anybody. Yes, I would rather do text.
Okay.
Because I don't know, I don't like long phone conversations.
You see how you can get information from people. Now I will not call you again.
Important to talk about. Yes. Because at least we have something to talk about. But the kind of phone calls where you're just talking about nothing. My husband used to complain a lot when I was in Cameroon, because he would not just keep me on the phone when we don't have something specific to talk about. So I get bored easily. I just want to go.
Okay.
Yes, and because of that, now I'm here. Most of my loved ones are away from me.
Yes.
And they'll complain that I don't call, I don't do this. It's not like I don't think about them or I don't care about them. I'll always be there for them if they need me, but just to pick up my phone and call.
Yes.
It's a problem.
Right.
If I don't have something specific to tell you,
yes,
I'll hardly
just call for a chit chat.
And usually I'll get offended if someone writes me, "Hello, how are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm fine." Like, I'm expecting you to say something after that. I don't understand how someone would, especially people you are not close to.
Right, this video is good one because now I will never.
How are you doing? Fine. Okay.
Okay. You be tapping your feet like, no, I'm waiting, and then that's it. So I just want to find out how you are.
If you say I just wanted to find out, at least that
it's
you
true.
Thought of me
it's
and
true.
You wanted to check on me,
yes,
which is very fine.
Yes.
But if you just say, "How are you doing?" I am fine, and that is it.
Like that. You don't sleep.
Why?
Honest, I did not really have deep questions to ask. Were you expecting a lot deeper?
Yes.
I'm trying to make it fun and not too
fun,
too probing. But
it's my first time here, so
yes, exactly.
This is a welcome. Next time.
But I have one other thing to say actually.
Okay.
One thing that I've noticed about you is that you're a lot more mature than your age. I don't know how old you are, but I know your age range, right?
Okay, what's my age range?
Yeah, about between 28 to 30. You're not over 30. You're not over 27.
Oh, you see, this is my baby face.
Oh, that's a compliment.
This is my baby face. It's a compliment, and thank you.
Okay,
but I'm way older than that.
Are you?
Yeah.
How old are you? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, give me your age.
This is December.
Yes.
In May, in 5 months time, I'll be 33.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But I was not too far, to be fair. 32 is like, So to the point is that your behavior, you're very mature. That's, I'm not even asking, I'm telling you. Okay? I've met you enough time. Maybe not come to mind, but I've met you enough time. I think I've spent an evening with you. Yes, more than once. And what I want to ask you now is, what would you tell your 20-year-old self?
My 20-year-old self, I'll tell my 20-year-old self not to think too much about what's going to happen tomorrow and just enjoy the moment. Because I used to have this habit of thinking that, I need to achieve this or that before I start enjoying myself. I need to have this, I need to have that before I start enjoying myself. And it occurred to me last year, actually, during my birthday, it just occurred to me that this is the life now. So if you feel like doing anything, if you can, do it now, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. It's not promised anyone. So live your life and enjoy the moment, but plan for the future if God permits you to.
Okay, so you tell your younger self that just live life and don't
don't sweat it, don't think too much.
Okay, that's nice. I think so if there's anybody watching who is 20 and you have all these plans,
don't postpone enjoyment.
Yes, live for the moment. Especially after last year. If you have not learned after last year,
this is
in fact the past 2 years, if you've not learned about telling yourself to live for the moment, then you will never understand that concept. Anyway, I'm going to have Joecy on my channel again, but for now we're going straight to mine. Back to you.
I'm waiting for you guys over at mine.
I am going to put Joecy's handle and her YouTube link in the description, and so you go and check the next video out, which is going to hammer me.
See you there.
Okay, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Gosh, if you've enjoyed what you've seen today, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing for similar fun videos. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Mwah.
Bye.